everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution, Lelanders edition. Let me see, how's that look? And I was working a bit on my computer today, trying to get some live stream stuff corrected, and God, did things ever get worse for my computer today? I don't know what happened. I tried live streaming a different game, and it was the worst live stream I've ever had. So let's hopefully Clone Evolution works better. The only thing I can guess that caused the problem was I had the settings turned up too high, but I don't understand because I turned the settings down and it didn't fix it. So I'll try it again. If anyone was into the Battlefield 2 stream, don't worry. I'm going to try to do a better one. And I got some good news about my computer today. Today was the day that I shipped it back, so hopefully we only have to wait. I don't know how long for it to come back, but this is really becoming a nightmare. Well, hopefully if they can't fix it, they'll just give me a refund and then we'll be good to go. Oh, thanks for the red flowers, everybody. Hey, Suki did come back to the game. She was on 24 hours ago, or 23. So she was on yesterday at 7 o'clock. Hopefully she reconsidered quitting the game. I kind of hope so, but hey guys, don't worry. If she has to move on, like, people got better things to do in their life. They can't be playing video games all day, every day, so can't blame her for leaving. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get some flowers out. Oh yeah, I was reading the messages from Duplo Lego, and she was telling me that that's like babies Lego. They make it bigger for babies. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I was wondering what the name was all about. I think I read it before, but then I forgot, and then it got a little bit of a reminder. Alright, so let's get some red flowers out to Cinder. Really appreciate all the help in Bet Fury Cinder. Big shout out to her. Hey, the potato memes. I just added him as a friend today. Haven't seen him in a while, so I think I was talking to him on other places. Yeah, the chat and stuff, so let's get him some flowers. Or wait, let me see. Let's give Suki one last big red flowers, just for good old time's sake. I'm the worst. I can never let go. No, I'm like one of those dogs that has separation anxiety. I don't know if you've ever seen a dog that's happened to. Dear God, it's tragic, but... No, one of my friends, he got like an abandoned dog as a pet, and it had been abandoned, so it had some trust issues. And same thing as like his dog, anytime he would take it somewhere, he would almost refuse to get out of the car. And he couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And then he started to realize that that's what happened to the dog when he got let go, right? Like when he got abandoned. They took him on a car ride somewhere and then just ditched him. So every time he goes on a car ride, he never wants to get out of the car because he's afraid that he's getting ditched again. Can you imagine? Poor dog. No, but my friend, he's a really good dog trainer, so, and he's really kind to his dog, so that dog is probably in seventh heaven now. Let's hope. Now, as much as I like to eat animals, I still feel bad for them. All the sacrifices they make for us. Yeah, hopefully everything's working. I don't know, like when I was using OBS for Battlefield, man, it came up with this message saying the rendering issue. I'm like, rendering issue? What the fuck? I'm not even trying to render anything. So maybe next time I'll just run the game on a different monitor and see if that fixes it. I don't know, if anyone's had problems streaming in OBS and has tweaked the settings and got it to work good, please let me know in the chat. Or even send me a private message. Just don't attach boobs, unless you're over 18. I'll have to clarify these days. Now, we live in wild times. Did you hear about Marilyn Manson? He got into a bit of trouble today in the news. Everyone's accusing him of beating his wife or something, or his ex-wife. And then apparently his record label cut him just because of the accusation. I was thinking, didn't this just happen to Johnny Depp like a year or two ago? Where someone tried to take him for all of his money and blame him for being abusive. And it turned out he wasn't. It was just a false accusation. So I don't know why Marilyn Manson's getting thrown under the bus like this. To be honest, Marilyn Manson for me was a mixed bag. When I was really younger, I hated him, but then so many other people were hating him that I started to like him because I always tend to like the underdog, cheer for the underdog. But then as he got really popular again, I was like, didn't like him as much anymore. And his music wise, I thought it was always average, kind of neat. I wouldn't say that I'd actually put it on the radio or put it on my stereo to listen to it. But I wouldn't turn it off if it came on somewhere. It's okay. Nah, I'm hoping that whole situation gets worked out and find out what really happened. What really seems suspicious too is the accusations are like years and years old or something. So I'm pretty sure like normally when those accusations come out right away, it seems like a little bit more legit. When someone waits like 20 years or something, it's like, what the fuck? If it was that bad, why did you wait 20 years? Not to shame victims or anything, but it seems a little suspicious. But who knows? We'll see how the trial plays out. Maybe he is really weird and he took his relationships to a pretty crazy level, but we'll see. Alright, let's get some levels up for Tengu. That was the one thing that made me the most sad, is the whole time I was leveling up Tengu, I wanted to show Suki, and she left just before. But we did get him finished, so... Who knows, maybe Suki's just teasing us and she's not really leaving. I hope that's the case. Alright, so I must have had shitloads of robots somewhere, because now I got some room. Oh yeah, do I ever got an adventure? Hey, thanks for the like, everybody. You'll never guess what kind of beer I have to drink tonight. Now, I haven't been smoking any weed yet, so I'm still, 2 days in? I actually didn't Jones for weed today, so that was nice. Only 1 day of Jonesing. What I got here is a JVOC beer. Here, let me get a battle started. So we can talk Clone Evolution while we watch Clone Evolution. Now, a few of my Polish friends used to drink this beer, and they left a 6-pack from back when they used to party here. I was like, dear God, that was like a long time ago. I wonder if this 6-pack is any good still. And we did have it in like a cellar the whole time, although it did get warm at some points. So I'm like, oh fuck, the beer might have gone bad. So I'm going to be very careful. I might have to spit this beer out after I take a sip, but we'll see. Holy shit, every team we're fighting against is super strong. I don't know, who chose us this battle? Was it Ninja? God, I'm never going to beat that team. Never going to beat that team. I'm just like looking for some weak heroes here, and everyone's super strong. Alright, so let's just try the weakest and hope for the best, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to get slaughtered either way. Alright, she's good, good, good. Alright, let's give her a go. It's funny, I was checking this JVOC beer. If anyone wants to see how to spell JVOC. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm just pronouncing it how my Polish friends would pronounce it, and they speak Polish, so I'm assuming they pronounced it correctly. Unless they were just making fun of it. Oh, it even has one of those bar or beer thermometer things on it, telling you if it's cold enough. Beer thermometer, refrigerate, wait until the JVOC logo appears. That indicates ideal drinking temperature. Yeah, I can see it a little bit. If anyone can see it there. That label has appeared a little. Whoops, wrong finger to point with. Alright, so since 1856, this premium beer is brewed according to the original JVOC brewer's recipe from the best natural ingredients. Find in malted barley, choice of hops, and pure mountain water. So I don't know if they actually make this in Poland. Let's see. Oh man, there's like chunks floating in here. I don't think I'm gonna drink this. Brewed and bottled in a brewery in Poland. You know what's the worst? This thing has an expiration date or a best before date. And guess what year it says? Does anyone want to guess? Alright, so I guess I'll just tell you. The best before date is the 20th of January in 2008. So this beer is about 12 years past the expiry date. Let's give it a try. Oh man, what are we in for? I should almost be doing a YouTube video for this. 12-year-old Jiviets. What does it taste like? I gotta be careful, it might explode. To be honest, it actually smells good. I'm scared to drink it because I seen the bottom. The bottom's just loaded with floaties, so I better not drink that. Okay, I took a tiny sip. Ah, fuck, they won. Let's try the next team up, see if we have any better luck with them. I don't know, like, to be honest, it tastes weird, but I wouldn't say it tastes bad. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be drinking 12-year-old beer. I'm surprised how good it tastes. It's like I was expecting something really nasty for being over 12 years old. But it is alcohol, right? So alcohol is supposed to preserve things. I'm just worried what it's going to do to my stomach. I don't know, it tastes so good though. I would have never guessed a Jiviet's beer could age for 12 years and taste like this. I bet you there's not too many people that save a beer for 12 years and then try drinking it to see how it is. Alright, so I'm already super overheating. I gotta ditch this sweater. Sorry ladies, no nipple slip tonight. Oh man. Yeah, I better switch to a regular beer. I don't want a chance getting sick from this. That sip was a little bit weird tasting. Yeah, I do have a second Jiviet's that's also 12 years old, maybe even a third one. So maybe I'll do a YouTube video for those. I'm a loser, yet my team had still had a winner, or a survivor. Must have been one of those glitch battles. Alright, who else do we got? Pieces of shit. Alright, let's give this team a try. At least looks a little weaker. I gotta wash down that awful Jiviet's taste. Alright, with some Royal Canadian mead. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Gluten-free since 7000 BC. No, I was reading or researching gluten because I've always heard gluten is so bad. So I was like, hey, let's check out what the fuck's so bad about this gluten stuff. And I found out, you know how people are gluten intolerant or allergic to gluten? That's technically not even true. Because all gluten is when you have a mill. You know when you have a mill, like a place where they grind up stuff so that you can eat it? You can bring barley there. They'll grind it up and make it into a powder so then you can keep that. Forget what other stuff they process in mills. Different grains and stuff. But I was like, what the fuck? Like, anything you put in a mill will create gluten. Because what gluten is when you grind something up in a mill, it's whatever doesn't grind. So like the leftover or whatever, the excess. So that's where the name gluten comes from. I think it's some sort of Latin word for excess. So I was like, when someone says that they can't eat gluten, It's like, I don't know, that seems really weird because it's just a normal product. Like you can take apples or bread, throw it in a mill, it'll mill it all up, and then whatever's the excess, what, you can't eat that? It's like, I think what farmers realized is where this gluten allergy came from, is they got cheap and they wanted to just feed their animals only the excess, like the gluten. And then eventually their animals became allergic to it. And that's where I was thinking maybe the allergy is real. Like if you actually ate tons of gluten all the time and then you ate so much of it that your body rejected it. So I don't know, like are humans really eating that much fucking gluten? I highly doubt it. Unless products are just loading it in there. Which could be possible. You never know, depending where you're buying your food from. Hey, 2 likes. Thanks, everybody. Now, this battle's not going well. We're getting our asses whooped. Didn't even do any damage to anyone. I don't even think they have a healer. Oh yeah, that guy's a healer. Alright, so let's skip this battle. Let's get some more exciting content today. As much as I love getting my ass whooped. Excuse me. Now, today I went out for a bike ride, and God, was it fucking devastating. Like, I realized that I've been sitting around too much, and I was like, oh, at least my legs are still in shape. At least my legs are still in shape. My legs are no longer in shape. So I have to start over and get them back into shape. Which I shouldn't be too upset about, but God, what a piss off. I was like, at least my legs were still in shape. Now, I went for a bike ride, and I biked past the university to see what's happening there, because I have to bike past it to get to the course. And boy, tons of hot babes, all just walking around in big groups without masks on. I was like so tempted to go up and talk to them. But I don't know, I'm still going to give it a while. I know I'm still looking after my uncle and stuff, and we still technically have these lockdown rules, but almost nobody in Canada is following them. Like, I went to one park, but just biked past it. It was just packed to capacity with kids skating. And I was thinking, like, who's really going to go and tell those kids off? Like, most of those kids are like 4 and 5 year olds. You're going to go and tell them they can't play with each other and they don't even have any risk? Like, that's not right. Taking away someone's life because someone else could die. It's like, well, what about their life? It's like they're not allowed to live their life because someone else could die. It's like that other person can stay home and isolate. It's like, what the fuck? Why is it up to the other person to depend on them? It's like, don't we have any self-responsibility anymore? No, speaking of getting banned and making offensive comments, thanks everybody, 3 likes. I'm officially in Facebook jail today, and I was thinking, dear God, I was so happy about it. And the funniest thing is, it was one of my most mild posts. I posted it, and I had a link to Wikipedia, and the Wikipedia link ended up putting like a graphic image when I clicked post. And I was like, what the fuck? It just said that it was a Wikipedia link. Didn't give me any image, so I was like, oh, it's just a link. Posted it. What do you know? The link had nudity in it, and my account landed me in jail. So I was like, you fuckers. I even told them, I'm like, man, I just posted a Wikipedia link. I didn't know they were going to fucking load it with porn. So I was like, what the fuck? How is my account banned for that? But anyways, I'm not going to bitch too much about it. Try not to. Because I was actually hoping to get banned so I could get other shit done. Every time I get banned from Facebook, I'm like, oh, thank God. It's like I can just break the addiction and go do other stuff now. I don't know, some people get banned on Facebook and they're all pissed off and they go create like fake accounts and then fucking get back onto Facebook. Every time I get banned, I'm like, oh, thank God. It's like someone taking away something you're addicted to. It's like, oh, take it away. Please, take it. Now, for me, I don't watch any TV, any movies, and I really don't play any video games except for the streaming, which is a fair bit, but... So yeah, it's like Facebook is really my entertainment source for like 8 hours of the day. And people are like, why are you on Facebook so much? Well, if you don't watch TV and you don't play video games and you don't watch movies and you don't listen to music, there's kind of starting to narrow down what's left to do, right? Now, I used to be into reading books a lot, but I haven't really been into that much lately either. To be honest, I haven't really found any book. Well, I shouldn't say that. I bought a whole bunch of books and I'm way behind on reading them. I was just about to say that I haven't found anything good to read, and I'm like, well, technically I do have like 7 books I bought and I'm way behind. Now, if anyone like a book club video, I know a lot of my viewers from the Ancient Mystery shows have been asking to get a look at my library and what books I have in it. And yeah, so I'll probably do that once I get my next computer back. And if it's fucking working, can you imagine? I'm going to be so happy. I don't want to jinx it because the chances are it's just going to be another horrible failure. But man, if some miracle happens and it works, holy fuck. I'll have a top of the line computer. I can stream Battlefield 2. I'll be able to have multiple camera angles for the show. I'll be even able to edit 4K videos. So yeah, really looking forward to that computer. Praying, well, not praying it works, but I hope it works. I don't know, for me, I usually try to save prayers for only emergencies. You know, some people like pray for like the slightest things. I'm like, just let the creator's plan pan out. I don't have to keep praying, asking him to change everything. Now, every time I've actually prayed for something that was really serious, my prayers were answered, and then it turned out backfiring and being even worse than what would have happened if I wasn't praying for it. So I was like, fuck. It's kind of like, yeah, in hindsight, be careful what you wish for. No, it's like my uncle. Like when he was in really rough shape, I went to a holy mount and prayed that he could live longer. And he sort of made like a miraculous recovery. He got out of the hospital and couldn't find anything wrong with his heart. So they're like, all right, he's good to go. But after that, then he just ended up getting like years of suffering. So it's like, holy fuck. Maybe like praying for that really wasn't the greatest thing, but I should have specified. Like, can my uncle live longer but healthy? Not live longer in agony. Now, who knows? Maybe there's still some miracle my uncle's going to recover. Let's hope. There does seem like good days and bad days, where some days he can't even move his head or his limbs, and then other days he's back to talking. So I don't know what's causing the good days, bad days. Who knows? Doctors have tried. Canada, you're pretty much free to help yourself. It's free healthcare for you. Unless you need major surgery. Then you'll have fucking doctors lined up around the block to make money off OHIP doing that. I think that's where Canadian hospitals sort of get you. Is if you need major surgeries, you're good to go. But if you need anything else than that, you're pretty much fucked. So, yeah, I guess shouldn't complain because major surgeries aren't really the main thing that gets you. Yeah, did anyone hear the Putin news today? The guy that was running in Putin's opposition, he ended up getting put in prison after being poisoned. So I was like, holy fuck, man. You gotta give Putin credit though, man. Like, he doesn't fuck around. It's like he's gonna be in charge and he's not gonna put up with any left-wing bullshit. If they want to come up with it, he'll fucking take them out. Which is definitely not the nicest thing to do. Definitely don't recommend violence. Violence is never the answer, especially when a mosquito lands on your balls. But no. But sometimes, like those ruthless dictators, God, they get shit done. Like, I don't know, I was talking to this one guy or watching his YouTube videos, and he's talking about how fucking horrible it is in Russia because of what Putin does. And I was like, man, when you go outside, can you like speak to people? Like, do they even speak Russian? And it's like, if that's the case, then Putin's doing a really good job, right? In Canada, it's like you go outside, you're lucky to hear English. Or French, for that matter. Not that I have anything against other languages. It just seems really awkward when you can't even understand anyone in your own country. But who knows? Maybe it's just opportunity for growth. I really should learn new languages, but I'm just going to go with that Google Translate thing. So that way when all the ladies are giggling, it's like I can understand what the Chinese is. I know a couple words in China are Chinese now, but definitely not fluent, that's for sure. I think I'm at like 3 words. Ni hao. Ni hao ma. Alright, so let's go. Now, I was playing that Battlefield 2 game today, and that brought back a lot of memories. Even a little bit of goosebumps, almost brought me to tears at some point. I was like, dear God, I never realized how much I missed the game. But then part of me did get that feeling where it's like, oh fuck, here's the addiction again. If this game does come back, I'm never going to be able to stop playing it. Hopefully I'll be able to break the addiction. Holy fuck, we only got Alex to beat. Let's tear him a new one. Bring in the robots. Robots in disguise. Transformers. Alright. Fire, lightning. Let's go with lightning. If anyone wants to recommend an element for me to use, go right ahead. Alright, I'm just going to test the chat to see if it's working. We got 3 likes and no comments yet. Oh yeah, it is. So hey everybody. Don't be shy. I know I'm a weird person to talk to, but I need it. No, the only stranger I got to talk to today is when I got to the disc golf course, played like fucking shit. And from the main point, I didn't even stretch. I was just doing it for the walk. But anyways, as the game went on, I started to get better. And as soon as I got to the last hole, I could feel my accuracy increasing. So I threw it, and I fucking landed pretty far from the tee. So I was like, oh fuck, can't get the birdie. But then this other guy comes around the corner, and he's like watching me. He's like, ooh, you're gonna try putting from there, eh? He didn't actually say that, he was just watching. So I was like, ooh, I got an audience now. That's normally when I play best. Every other time, I always play best when there's an audience and pressure. I'm like one of those people that performs better under pressure. That's why I was so surprised at that big disc golf tournament. All the tournaments I was in, I always played good, except for that one, and I cracked under the pressure. First time. So anyways, the disc golf guy's watching me, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to sink this putt and get a little reaction from him. So I fucking line up the putt, and then he's like, ooh, he's really going for it. So I fucking whip it, bam, right in the chains. Ching! He's like, whoa, good putt, man. I was like, yeah, communication with other humans. Yeah, I was going to talk to him more, but I was like, oh yeah, lockdowns. You're not even really allowed to talk to people. Part of the disc golf rules is you're not allowed to play games with other people. You're only supposed to play solo, unless you live in the same house as them. All right, we got a victory. And normally I'd be like, oh, fuck it, just bend the rules. But now in Canada, you're facing 6 months in prison. So I'm like, holy fuck, man, 6 months in prison? That's nothing to fuck with, right? We really have the fucking, like, hardcore fucking rules here. They were even showing, like, the different countries about how many of them are still locked down. It's like almost everyone's out of the lockdown. It's like fucking Canada is still fucking... We hardly have any cases, yet we're still locked down. I don't know. I shouldn't complain so much. Maybe we'll get something good out of this lockdown in the end somehow. Now they're talking about doing that universal basic income, and I'm fucking poor as hell, so it's like really if that happened, it would probably be the best thing ever for me because then I'd actually have a steady income. But I'm still against it because I hate communism and socialism. I don't really hate it, like hate it, but I think it's a good idea, and just until we get enough supplies. So if we have infinite space, resources, free housing, all that shit, then sure, let's do communism and socialism. But until we get those free resources, then that becomes the problem, right? Because then you have to start waiting in line for shit, and there's not enough to go around. Then it really becomes whoever paid for it gets it. Yeah, so at least I had one good shot at the disc golf game today, and it was the last shot, so it's always nice to finish with a good shot. Hey, you know this nurse chick and how she went to a tombstone? Can she go double tombstone? Like if she already has a tombstone ability, she uses it, but then when she comes back to life, she dies again. Can she reuse the next tombstone? Like if I had another character with a tombstone, like what's her name? This chick? Excuse me. The double tombstone. The Undertaker move. Now, The Undertaker was a big wrestler when I was growing up. I think he's retired now, but he was pretty good. People used to always say that I look like The Undertaker when I was in high school because I dressed the same as him and I had the same hair. And everyone always thought that I was going to grow up to be a professional wrestler. Which probably would have been fun. I should have pursued that. Now, one of my friends from Hamilton, he actually started doing the pro wrestling stuff. Well, I don't know how much he was getting paid. Maybe he was volunteering because it was like the small circuit scale, like local wrestling matches. And I think his career went good up until he had a bad elbow injury. And then he had to give it up. Can't remember what happened. I think he bent his elbow backwards or something. Pretty nasty injury. Oh, dear God. Speaking of worst wrestling injuries, never type that in into YouTube and watch that fight. Oh, God. I watched it. It took me years before I forgot it. It's like even when I try to think about it now, I can't even really remember it because it was that traumatic. It's like it removed it from my mind. Not like that doesn't happen to everything. No, basically the guy was doing a wrestling move and he bent his neck backwards. So his neck went all the way back to like to the point where it broke his neck. Oh God. Now I think he said he survived, but he was paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of his life, or from the neck down. So I was like, oh fuck, man, that would suck. He lost all the use of all of his limbs, especially the most important one. No, I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing out of fucking stress there. Not to like laugh at the guy. Sure, sure. Oh God. Yeah, did you guys hear the big news about Amazon? That Jeff Bezos or whatever his name is, he stepped down. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How is Tengu always dying? Hey, Spiral Cinder, how's it going? Ah, fuck, I'm gonna restart the battle and hopefully Tengu doesn't die this time. Come on, Tengu. Can you not survive? You're not even the tank. Let's go with extra healing. See if that'll do it. Yeah, so what's new, Spyro? I seen you've been playing the Bet Fury and you made it up to over 20%, I think, complete. Is that correct? That's fucking wild. Jesus, if you can keep going at this rate, you'll probably make fucking level 2 before the end of the year. And if you missed early in the show, we were drinking some 12-year-old beer. I took a few sips of it, and first couple were good. But it started to go downhill quick, so I switched to a regular beer. Now, some Polish friends of mine left some Żywiec beer in my cellar for like, I don't know, over, 12 years. So I decided to try it. Alright, so we got the victory without any casualties that time. That was better. No, the weight loss thing's going pretty good too. I made it to, let's check my phone, or my phone's not here. I think it was 205.5. So I'm only 5 pounds away from my gains that I got in Sober October. 5 pounds isn't really bad at all. That's really, all I have to do is not eat for 2 days and I'll pretty much lose 5 pounds. Especially if I have a really physical work shift that day. I'll fucking burn calories like crazy. So I'm really looking forward to spring. I know, what is it, Wyerton Willie? Did anyone hear the results of that? There's a funny meme going around on Facebook, which I'm in jail for now. Not the meme, but I am in jail for Facebook. No, the meme was going around that it was a bunch of Transformers, and they were making these weird faces, and then they're like, that's like all the humans gathering around to watch a rodent come out of the ground to predict the future. It is kind of a funny tradition, eh? We look to rodents to predict the future. But it does make sense because animals do seem to be able to monitor nature better than we can. Like they talk about earthquakes and how when there's a big earthquake coming, they usually realize because the newspaper will be flooded with missing animal reports. where everyone's cats and everyone's dogs just run away. And they're like, why the hell did all the animals run away? And then all of a sudden the big 7-pointer will be the next day. All the animals are like, told you so. No, was it the other animal? They said there's this rare sea fish, like this giant, like forget, like crab, not a crab, like a octopus or something. And they said every time those things wash up on shore is usually when they get a big earthquake the next day. So maybe animals really can tell the future. Or maybe it's not the future, they're tapping into like some sort of sixth sense that we haven't been able to identify yet. Holy shit, 4 viewers and 3 likes. Thanks, everybody. No, if anyone's wondering, I was debating, and I'm still probably going to do it, is I'm going to mix up the clone evolution time a little. Because the only reason I was really doing it at 7 every day consistently is because Suki was saying that she was in New Zealand and she has this weird time schedule there. I forget what the time difference was, but I was like, well, if 7 o'clock works for you and you're the guild captain or whatever, then I'll just keep recording at 7. But now that she's not even watching the show anymore, and she quit the game, apparently, hoping she comes back when she misses it, but no, it's like if she misses it. Hopefully she'll miss us too. But anyways, yeah, so I was thinking that. Yeah, let's do this again. Whoa, 2 viewers and 4 likes. Thanks, everybody. We got a like just before they left. Now, I had the most frustrating stream ever. Hey, Zahid, how's it going? Welcome back to the show. No, I had trying to stream Battlefield 2, and fuck, man, what a nightmare. Goddamn. I don't know if it was... Yeah, it had to be OBS. It just wouldn't fucking render the stream. Every time I tried to do it, the whole stream would just freeze. Hey, mate Kavar, how's it going, man? Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? Why am I just frozen? And it was weird because my stream was frozen, but the actual screen of like doing the show, it was showing everything working. So I'm like, why the fuck did it come out frozen like that? That was really fucked up. So I don't know, I'm going to try another Battlefield 2 stream, see how it goes, and even if it doesn't work, I'll try it again with my new computer when it gets fixed. If it gets fixed. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, I got an i9 computer, but I got it refurbished, and when I got it, it worked for 10 minutes. Oh, you're waiting for your last purple task of this event. That's cool. Yeah, I found one little trick to get more purple tasks. It really depends what VIP level you're at, I think. I'll go over the trick in case you don't know it. But if you already know it, then I'll just go over it in case anyone else doesn't already. Fuck, Tengu died again. What a fucker. Oh, was that the gold match? Oh, that was the gold match anyways. Alright, we'll come back. If you go to the tavern task and you want to get a chance for more purples, usually this VIP thing gives you more purples than all the other ones. Although it's supposed to, and I swear to God, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, claims. That's good. Yeah, let's check to see how much of this we're finished for the task-wise. Oh God, that was so nice getting out of the house and just going for a bike ride for exercise today. Seeing all those hot babes. I don't know what it is, right? Like, women are such good cheerleaders. You can be so down in the dumps, sick of fucking life in general, and you start seeing some hot chicks, and you're like, oh man, life ain't so bad after all. Alright, so 125, Fighters Carnival. Oh, here we are, Tavern Carnival. Yeah, I'm probably going to try to get 2 more purple tasks, so I at least get some red scrolls. That'd be good. I'm not going for the 20, though, because I want to save up for it next round. What are we at? 47 hours? So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get this one, and then we'll be done. Oh, you're VIP 1. Yeah, don't worry if you're only VIP 1. I did it for a long time at VIP 1, and I was pretty successful at it. But even though you're VIP 1, this little thing, the gene bank, this little chest at the top, or big chest, I shouldn't call it little. That's a nice size chest. And that's what I like. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, these points will keep building up. Even if you go over the 3,000, it'll just keep building and building and building. So if you ever do get some extra money and you can go VIP, it'll give you shitloads of heroes. Like, I can't remember how many I got because I played for free for like almost 6 months or whatever. So my clone point chest was just loaded. I think I got like 7 heroes or something crazy like that. So yeah, if you're ever disappointed that you're not VIP important person in the game yet, don't worry. One day when you can, it'll just keep saving it for you. So technically you're not really missing out on too much with the VIP thing. How many red scrolls do I have now? That's a good question. I think I was just there. Did I check? I'm at 35, so that's pretty damn low. I'd like to get that like 100 before I do it. Holy shit, getting close to 100 brown scrolls. That's kind of nice. Oh yeah, speaking of getting stuff, let's go to the supply depot. Yeah, that DNA stuff. I'm always tempted to buy it now. Okay, everything costs purple jewels, and I don't really want any of this stuff that badly, so I'm just going to save my purple jewels. Maybe I should get the DNA. Now, looking back, I probably would have bought more DNA if I knew how important it was later on in the game. Yeah, let's do the 2 casino spins, see what we get. Yeah, so that Jeff Bezos stepped down from Amazon. I'm a little bit concerned about that actually. Because I don't know if anyone monitors what happens to like when a company's creator is in charge of it. It usually does really well. Then if he's hands off like ownership or control of the company, it usually tanks. And I've seen it happen before, like with our in our country, we had this telecommunications company called Rogers. And Rogers, for years and years, while Ted Rogers owned it, he was like actually from the Rogers family. They did a really good job. It was like one of the nicest places to work, one of the highest paying places. But after Ted Rogers died, all of a sudden like the treatment of the employees dramatically changed. Pay went way down. I don't think it's near close to like the best paying job in the city anymore, unless you were there since the beginning. So yeah, I was like, holy shit, man! If that guy steps, or whatever his name is, Jeff, if he steps down from Amazon like that, we could look at like huge rising prices on Amazon and all the good shit gone. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, and maybe this new guy will just keep it running the same. But we could be looking at the end of Amazon being good, which is really kind of sad because I actually really like Amazon. Sometimes it's garbage because the prices will be a little bit too high, but every once in a while I get amazing deals, even better than Amazon or eBay and Alibaba. Like especially if you get those Amazon Basics deals, God, are those good. All right, so let's go with the arena. Get a few more of those battles done. And the other thing I'm lucky is I live in a pretty big city, so we have like an Amazon warehouse. So sometimes when I order stuff, if they have it at the warehouse, it'll show up like within 12 hours of when I order it. So I don't even have to wait 24 hours. Sometimes it'll like just show up right away. It's kind of freaky sometimes because I don't know, I've had it show up like 8 hours later. I was like, dear God, man, I just ordered this. How the fuck did it arrive already? It must be what time you order it. If you order it during a slow time, maybe they'll be able to fix it for you or get it ready quicker. So I don't know, like I heard different countries or cities that fought the idea of having an Amazon warehouse in their city. I was like, are you fucking crazy? It's like you wouldn't want an Amazon warehouse in your city. It's like everything you order from Amazon will show up within a few minutes or hours. Why the fuck would you not want it in your city? So that you have to wait longer for your packages to arrive? Is that what you want? Ah, fuck, man. I must be dying in this battle because it's like going forever. Yeah, normally I always do buy the casino tokens and bullets, but yeah, let's go buy the bullets at least. That's a good idea. Thanks, Zahid. It's only one, but usually I like to buy it when it's the 5 stack, right? So there is no bullets here. And I was thinking for some reason I saw bullets too. No, bullets are great because I'm going to need them for the bounty hunter mission. I fucking love the bounty hunter missions. I'm actually going to check, see if there's anyone I can drop off. I don't think so. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's get some more battles done. Yeah, let's see. The next question is, do I have Santa yet? And Bifell I found to be very good. Right, I'll have to check into the Bifell guy. I've heard about Santa, but I heard most people just use him for DNA. Because he's apparently really good for DNA, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll check into that. And you made your first orange because of the bounty event. Congratulations. Yeah, I should really tell that to people that are trying to get their first orange. If you have to do it in a month, maybe you can if you do it with the bounty missions. Because the bounty missions might actually make it possible. Because they got such good rewards, right? Alright, so yeah, the Santa question. Let's check that out. No, I've been trying to clone my first Santa, but dear God, it's hard to get his fragments. We're up to 45 fragments, so just barely over halfway. Whoa, 5 viewers and 4 likes. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Now, it's a good sign, because when Suki was leaving, I was like, oh, fuck, man. If Suki leaves, it's just going to be me, and I won't have anyone to talk to anymore. So I appreciate everyone coming in the chat and joining. Now, it's been kind of a fucking shitty few weeks for me. Fucking grandma died. Fucking my family dog died. It's like, jeez. So it is kind of nice to get some good news. And her guild leader left. Nah, Suki said she's either quitting the game or just taking some time away. I hope she doesn't quit completely. Hoping she just like takes a few weeks or maybe even months away. Come back when it's like winter for her. Pretty sure they're in summer right now in New Zealand. So yeah, I don't blame her. Like if it was summertime, I probably wouldn't be spending as much time playing the game either. Like fuck that. I usually try to play it only when it's winter and I can't really do shit outside. Hey, George Washington, how's it going, man? Nah, I got some good news on the diet front. I won't be chubs for much longer. I only got about 6 pounds to lose. Or no, I think 5 before I make it under the 200 mark again. I really only call myself fat is when I'm over 200. If I can stay under 200, that's when my phone tells me that I'm no longer fat. Isn't that funny, eh? Your phone is the thing that's your judgment now for everything. It even tells you when you're fat. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Tengu's dead, but this is the end. It's mainly the quitting weed. Every time I quit weed, it's like infinite fucking motivation for not eating. It's like I just never get hungry. So I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even need to eat because I'm never hungry and I never get the munchies. So I definitely love some of the aspects of quitting weed. I'm not going to quit it altogether. I figure I'm going to try to go till May 24th. And then maybe a nice big session for a fucking long weekend party. And if I can manage that long, I should be able to get my stomach to the point where I can go to the beach and pick up some babes. Hope so. If we're even allowed to go to the beach, we'll see. Right, equipment lab. Yeah, let's... Most of my guys are so low. Let's do that. Disassemble. Oh, wait, that's 110 gear. 100 gear, we can disassemble that. Is the scroll event tomorrow? Let's check it out. See, isn't that funny? Even though Suki left, she's still helping us. Yeah, Suki left this little announcement here, and it tells us what's next. So, what are we at? Arena and Tavern Task. So the next thing will be Scroll. Yeah, Scroll for 300 points for Santa. So she even clarified how much points we need for Santa. That's pretty sweet. No, we were so lucky to have such a smart guild leader for a long time there. I don't know. Am I the guild leader now? That's a good question. Let's go check it out. Guild. Hey, the potato memes is here. Hey, hey, potato memes. I don't even know how to spell potato. Po-tate. Oh. I don't know if you're going to put welcome because I can't remember how long he's been here. Maybe he's already been here for a while and I forgot. Hey, hey, potato memes. Yeah, I was thinking that Ninja was gone the whole time, but it seems like he only responds when it's stuff to do with Suki. Yeah, if I was Suki's age, I'd probably be having a crush on her too. No, Suki's a tutu girl. Too young for me, too good for you. I'm just kidding. No, I'm sure you guys can get lots of good girls. Now I've reached the age where, thank God, I'm starting to at least find women my own age attractive again. For quite a while there, I was like only attracted to like early 20-year-olds, but thank God, now that I'm like reaching mid 40s, I'm starting to finally find women my own age attractive. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because when you're a certain age, you still want to have kids, so biologically, you're almost like looking for a younger mother. Oh, the Hunger Games. Let's check that out. Whoops. Oh, fuck. It looks like the bet was yesterday and I didn't bet. Son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, it's all over. Alright, let's see who's competing. Gizmo's here. It's funny, I was too bad. I was always hoping to see Suki compete in this, but I guess we never would because she was in a different guild or whatever. Maybe she taped some. I think she has some Clone Evolution videos on her YouTube channel. So if anyone misses Suki really bad, can just log into her YouTube channel and watch some of her team battles. I don't know if she recorded any sound for them or anything. I didn't actually watch them, but no, sadly, I'm really bad for watching shit. I'm so behind on all even my favorite TV shows. Like I downloaded all the new X-Files episodes, well, because I had them on my TV and then I deleted them by accident. So I was like, fuck, I had to download them. I already own them because I purchased them or whatever. But anyways, so I haven't even finished watching that yet. So I really should. Okay, so if that scroll event is coming up next, maybe I'll try going for the Santa frags. I don't think I have enough scrolls to do it, but we'll see. Hey, is anyone doing the scroll event know approximately how many scrolls it is for points? Like if say if you burn 10 red scrolls, how many points on average would that give you? Because I guess it is different depending which heroes you get, but just like a ballpark figure. Oh, go to the actual guild page. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking I didn't really find out who was the leader. Where does it say? It says Stella's the leader, I think, right? Yeah, Stella's the chief. That's good. Well, what's going on? Was Suki actually our leader? Maybe I got it mixed up. Maybe she was never the leader. I don't know. I'm a little confused now. Little bit confused. That's an understatement. Yeah, if it's 6 points per one red scroll and you burn 10, so that'd be 60. So, yeah, that sounds reasonable. So, 60 for each 10. Let's see how many I have. So, if you had 100, that'd be 600 points. So, yeah, fuck, nowhere near that. Oh, no, it sucks. The only thing like the annoying symptoms for quitting weed is I get this weird pressure headache. It's not like a bad headache, but it's just like a one that never ends and it's just mild. I took some Tylenol for it earlier. I think I'm gonna take some more. Just one. Oh yeah, the advanced scroll. So I could probably make it up to 300. Thanks, viewers. I took one Tylenol before I went for my bike ride, and it took the edge off the headache pretty good. But now it's already starting to come back. And holy shit, we're almost done the episode, so let's get a little bit more action in. Oh, we got to get the message from the sponsor in too. Let's do that quick. Today's quick sponsor message is brought to us by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, we're back. Let's see what we got next. Do I dare try the dungeon battle? What do I have to do? Oh yeah, we're still doing the arenas. Oh, I didn't even finish the dungeon challenge. What the fuck have I been doing this episode? You should really decross your purple equipment. It's never used. Do I still have purple equipment? Oh yeah, I do still have some. It's not really that much though. No, normally what I do is I leave a little bit of this equipment in here because I'll use the item names for the end of the show. But I think I've already used all these ones. Well, maybe I'll use the lava cake. But yeah, I will get rid of it soon. Once there's a fair bit in there, I'll just sell it all. Yeah, let's do the dungeon battle. Let's get it done. Get her done. Alright, I think I'm getting close to my last can of mead. I think I've been drinking it, for like a good month now. You'll notice, even though I bought a case of mead, I only drink maybe 1 or 2 a day. And maybe once or twice a week. So it does last quite a while when you get a whole 2 for it. I think I only got 18 or 20 of them, so... I'm pretty sure, though, for the next mead that I buy, I'm going back to the meadery in Niagara. Well, not going there, but ordering from there. Because, man, the Niagara mead, holy fuck. If I had to rate this mead compared to the other mead, this would be about a 3 out of 10. And the Niagara mead would be like a 10. Perfect 10. It was actually the best drink I've ever tried in my whole life. I was like, what the fuck? I knew I was going to like mead, but I didn't think I was going to like it that much. And who knows? My stomach is actually cleared up, knock on wood. I was just drinking fucking 12-year-old expired beer. But yeah, so far, I don't know if the mead is what helped. They said that mead actually was used in the olden times as like a medicine for various ailments. Yeah, okay, take out Jane Austen. Yeah, I was hoping someone would give me some advice to beat this battle. Is it Jane Austen that's not helping, eh? I was thinking that too. Because her health or her healing just doesn't seem to be in time. So let's bring in Crime Fighter. Yeah, that puts us over 4 million. Oh, that also was 4 million. But anyways, let's try that, see how it works. Oh yeah, and we need extra attack power here. So let's go with that. No, I appreciate the advice, guys. No, one time I was at a casino with one of my friends. It was like a raging alcoholic, and he was drinking way too much at the casino because they were giving him really cheap booze. So he was just pounding it back. And that was back in the days when you used to be allowed to smoke inside. So it was like we were smoking in the casino, and he was like had his cigarette going, and he makes this like giant ash. You know how you're supposed to ash your cigarette occasionally so it doesn't make a giant ash? Well, he makes this like giant ash, like one that's like the whole cigarette. And there's no reason because he has an ashtray right next to him. He's just fucking loaded, so he's not thinking straight. So the casino, I don't know what it is. Like it's true, like what Fear and Loathing used to say. The casinos actually love drunks. Like if you're super drunk, they usually don't kick you out of the casino, or at least that's what it used to be like. And it was weird too, because every other bar that I'd gone to, when my friend got too loaded, we would just get kicked out. But at the casino, when he got really loaded like that, everyone was being extra nice to him. So it was so weird. And he was so loaded that he couldn't figure out how to gamble. And we were playing at a blackjack table. So he gets super hammered and he can't even function. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do and all this, right? Yeah, that's what the casino likes. They want you to bet more. So he was so loaded that he couldn't figure out how to gamble. So he's like, guys, I'm kind of drunk. Can everyone just tell me what to do? So everyone starts telling him what to do. And he just starts raking in the money, right? And I was like, God, can everyone just tell me what to do? Like advice for clone evolution? Yeah, so anyways, he got this cigarette going, and everyone's telling him what to do. And he's like making a fool out of himself, but like winning all this money at the same time. And then what does he do when the dealer's talking to him? He's like, sir, you're not looking so well, right? He's like, do you want to bet or hold or what? And he takes his cigarette, and everyone's like waiting on his fucking words because like the whole table's waiting because they have to wait for him to decide. So he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then he takes his cigarette and he ashes it right on the table, and it just goes all over everyone's cards. Oh yeah, and then he stands up and spills his beer and it goes all over the place. I was like, oh fuck, we're so getting kicked out. And then what does the security do? They're like, oh sir, let us help you. And they like help him clean it up, and he didn't even have to do anything. And they let us stay. And I was like, holy man, the casino was so nice to us that day. No, the casino didn't luck out either. They tried to take that my drunk friend's money, and he walked out of there with almost $200, and he only went in with $10. So I was like, holy fuck, man, that must have been a wild time for him. He didn't even remember what was going on. He fucking drank so much. All right, so yeah, let's take the advice. Let's put Tengu in the back row, and then put Agatha next to Alice. Okay, let's try that. Instead of Crime Fighter, you mean? Because I don't have Agatha in here right now. Now, I feel bad for my one friend, though, because that same guy, he was one of the ones that ended up getting hooked on crack. So that was definitely not good. I haven't actually seen him in, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. And when I seen him, he was so loaded. I don't know if he was on crack or booze or what. But I was like driving in a truck with my work employees. And I was sitting in the passenger side with my hand on the arm rail. And all of a sudden I hear, Leland! Leland! And I'm like, who's yelling my name, right? So I look over and there he is. And he's like running to the truck. And he's like slobbering and going like, oh. So I'm like, what the fuck is he on today? So I take the window and I roll it all the way up. And then he does one of those face plants where he's like, puts his face right on the glass. He's like, Leland! Leland! I'm like, oh man. I felt so bad for him because I want to help him, but when someone's stuck in addiction like that, there's not really a lot you can do, right? Unless they want help, you can't force it on them, right? All right, so let's go Agatha. But I was so surprised. Like, I would have never guessed that he was an addict by just looking at him, because despite being completely out of it, like, couldn't even understand what he was saying except for my name. I still, like, I would have never guessed. He was so cleanly dressed, nice clean clothes. He definitely didn't look homeless or anything. Alright, so yeah, remove Crime Fighter, and what was it? Put, yeah, got Agatha next to Alice. Or should I put Agatha in the front next to Alice, or you mean like that next to Alice? And then who else? Remove Crime Fighter, and then put Tengu in the back row. Yeah, so Tengu's in the back row now. Alright, let's give that a try. Excuse me. We'll see how that works. And I'll get the patron thing ready. Now, it was funny. Remember, too, how I was saying that I didn't know what the patron song was really going to be like? Because I didn't know if it was going to be country music, dance music, or electronic music, whatever, right? But I was thinking, where's the fucking folder? Oh, God. What is going on? Now I'm trying to... It's the thing when you get multiple monitors going on your computer. There we go. That's the same problem I had in Battlefield 2 today. Is when you have all these monitors, sometimes a folder will get stuck on the wrong monitor. And then I'll have to try to hit Shift, Windows, and then over. And I'll bring the folder back where I can see it. Holy fuck. Man, I don't know what is going on with my body temperatures today. Holy shit, we did do better on this battle. Nice work, everyone. Holy fuck, not only did we kill everyone, but we're on the last boss. Just me and Alice, and just him and Alice. So that's the best we've done on him in a long time. So even though we're not going to win this battle, I appreciate the help. Now I've got an idea of what to do. Yeah, I need a better healer, eh? That's what I was thinking. Jane Austen was so good for gold. But it's reached the point now where she's no longer strong enough, right? It kind of sucks. She was so hot, too. But anyways, God, I really need to get out more. Fucking cartoon characters are hot. Alright, so my patrons. Let's give a shout out to them. Jim, Ray, Travis, and Suki. I don't know if Suki has signed up or quit the patron yet. Maybe she's still helping it out. Yeah, so anyways, I was thinking maybe the song, since Suki's left now, we'll make it into a sad song. When Suki left, the song by Jimmy Ray Travis. He'll be singing about the sad, sad Suki situation. No, we'll see. Maybe I'll change it up if Suki comes back, but as it is now, I think it's going to be a sad song. Who knows? Maybe sad songs are really popular for some people, right? They can relate to it. I bet you Joe will play that song or Ninja will play that song every night. Alright, so let's get back to it. Let's try one more battle there. Don't watch MLP. What is MLP? I'm horrible with acronyms. Yeah, you need good healers too. No, the one acronym that got me for the longest time was YOLO. I was like, what the fuck is YOLO, right? And some 20-year-old girl explained it to me. She was all into the acronyms. She knew them all. Now, that's one thing I miss about working in the service industry. God, all the hot waitresses. Man, some of the work parties, oh God, were they epic. Ugh. Yeah, it's the one greatest thing. Like, if you're ever going to become a bartender, same with her DNA and best equipment, able to start up Alice. Yeah, I should start up Alice some more. I think that was the one we were working on next, right? I was forgetting who it was. Holy shit, we got the whole team down except for him already. Come on, maybe this can be the big victory we've been looking for. Don't want to jinx it, but... Boom! Booyaka! Come on! Boom! Come on, boom! Yeah! Let's take him down. Boom! God, it's like we can't hit him, right? Like every time we hit him, he heals himself. Oh no, there went Budokai. Son of a bitch, I thought this was the one. Damn! Alright, so maybe tomorrow's episode we'll be able to do that. Let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat, and we'll try them one more time. Now, I should wrap it up quick because I want to check out basketball tonight. Now, if anyone heard the basketball news, there's some big fights with people in the crowd where LeBron James was like yelling racial slurs at people sitting in the audience. So I was like, holy fuck, they kicked out the stands, people. Like, usually when a player does that, the player gets ejected. I was kind of surprised they did it the opposite. Oh yeah, check out Bet Fury. I keep forgetting that Spyro's here and she wants to see the Bet Fury stuff. Sometimes I'll skip it if no one's into Bet Fury because I don't want to be forcing people to watch shit they don't even care about. But yeah, let's give a shout out to the viewers first in the chat, and then we'll get on with that. So we got me. I made it first today. Woohoo! Next we got Spyro. We'll give Spyro the first because I don't count. I was here the whole time. So it doesn't really count for me showing up first. And next we have Mate Kavar. So, hey mate, how's it going? Good day, mate. No, maybe he is actually from there. I don't know. Alright, so Zahid. Oh, how is Suzo? That's a good question. This guy Suzo, I don't know. I haven't really noticed him doing much other than like making these weird symbols above people. But it doesn't really seem to do anything to them, right? Like, I can't say that having him in the team is actually helping me win. I don't know. But I bet you he's doing something like sometimes basketball players do stuff on the court, but it doesn't really add up on the score sheet. So maybe he's doing stuff that we don't even really see. I'm hoping. Not that I made him for nothing. Alright, so we had Zahid, George Washington. We'll hit battle once more. Zahid, George Washington, Spyro, Cinder, Zahid. Yeah, so a lot of questions from the same people, but I appreciate it, everyone. Thank God you guys are here today. It's been like a little bit of a rough week, and you guys really helped boost my spirits. I know Suki was my cheerleader for months and months there, but now I've got other people here to help it. I appreciate it. Now, I tend to get down in the dumps being alone too much because I had that concussion. I was alone for pretty much 2 years. And then we went right into the lockdown after. So I think we're at reaching the year lockdown point in Canada now. So we haven't had any human rights for a whole year. So it's like, what the fuck? We can't travel. We can't leave the country and come back. Can't work. Can't fucking... You can't even say stuff. Like, freedom of speech is all gone in this country. It's kind of really scary, but I always think about that ancient prophecy where everything's supposed to turn the opposite. So every time I see the opposite, I'm like, it looks like it's right on schedule. So everyone who's getting down in the dumps about the world situations, try to hang in there. As bad as it seems now, I bet you if we can hang on, there's some good times coming. And really, good times will be anything just normal. Normal will seem fucking amazing. Yeah, that's like how the saying in life goes. If life is like garbage and horrible for years and years and years, all of a sudden when it just becomes average, it seems amazing. Just because you've had so much garbage. Alright, so let's go check out the Bet Fury. For Cinder's sake. And me. I like it a lot too. Alright, so I'll save the box stuff for later. Except for this referral, we got 3 Satoshis here. Oh, it's paralysis. But every time those squiggly lines are on the people, they're not paralyzed. They're still moving, right? Or what does that mean? It paralyzes their magic or something? Maybe that's what it means? Or are they not moving and I just never noticed? That could be it too. Alright, so Cinder, I was actually collecting a lot of the stuff throughout the day, but there is some more here for me, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see what we're at for stakes. I've got 198 shares of the casino right now. It's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, how many BFGs are you up to, Cinder? Must be a fair bit now, right? Or did you start betting them again? Right, Cinder is at, holy shit, 20% done it looks like, to the next level. So congratulations on that. Let's see if it says here how much Cinder has in BFGs. Or shares of the casino. Oh, still 57. So that's the one place I'm still in the lead on Cinder, I guess, eh? Everywhere else, she's kicking my ass. She's got one full Tron already. Holy fuck, 6 full BitTorrents? Like, BitTorrent, can you imagine it had the ICQ boom where it went up by 200,000%? I don't know, someone was telling me that was probably just a glitch. And I was thinking, yeah, maybe it was just a glitch, because that seems ridiculous for it to go that high. Like, what cryptocurrency goes up by 200,000% in a week? That's fucking ridiculous, right? Oh, you haven't been betting them. Okay, that's good. Oh, you hit the 30 purple task. Congratulations, mate. Oh, yeah, so George Washington says that means that it's a reduced attack, tenacity, with a 10% possibility of being stunned for 2 rounds. Oh, okay. So maybe if I switch it to electricity, it'll increase the odds of stunning them. Let's try that. I don't know. Yeah, let's just exit. I'll let it keep going in case I win it. Can you imagine I exit it and it was the battle I was going to win? Excuse me. Oh, fuck. I forgot to go back to clone evolution. Sorry. I hate that. I'm supposed to keep my eye on the fucking screen and I get sidetracked. No, I don't have pictures of boobs anywhere. I don't know. I noticed some guys do that where they like hang up Playboy pictures and stuff, and that just seems a little weird to me. I like boobs to be a special occasion. It's kind of like Christmas, right? You don't want to open Christmas presents every day, or then Christmas wouldn't seem so special. Mm-hmm. There we go. Where are we going? Westward, ho. I still think we're going to lose this battle, but man, it's actually coming pretty close. We got him down there. Man, you guys were so right. Every time you give me advice, I'm doing so much better. This team is like actually almost killing him now. Before we were just getting our asses whooped every time. Like, geez, if I just got a little bit lucky with the stuns, we could have taken him out. Alright, so next thing I'll do is the regular Bitcoin casino. There's some big changes to this one lately. I don't know if anyone noticed. I was thinking BetFury is so good and this free Bitcoin doesn't have as many good features. I wonder if they'll ever copy each other. And now they did. So you can actually get premium memberships and get more of the same things that you used to be able to get on BetFury. Or just BetFury. Yeah, so they have like these token holder benefits. But I'm not going to bother getting any of the tokens, I don't think. Alright, so we're up to 150,873 Satoshi. Thanks, everyone. No, I'm pretty sure I went up on referrals a bit on that too. Yeah, we're up to 76 now. So thanks, everyone. That was sweet. Alright, let's do the final battle for tonight. We'll do one more try at him. And I'll switch this to lightning and see if it makes any difference. It'll probably make a difference for the worst, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, we got a stun already. That was good. The only thing I was thinking with Agatha in there, how many of my teammates are actually turning to tombstones? I don't think any of them did they? So if no one's turning to tombstones... Oh no, there's someone turned to a tombstone. Oh yeah, 2 tombstones. So that was good that we brought her. Well done, people. You picked the right heroes. Yeah, so that was all the world news that I heard about. Jeff Bezos, or whatever his name is, he's leaving Amazon. I think he said he's still staying on board, but he just won't have as much work to do. Dear God, we're not even hurting him. What the fuck's going on? Ah, all my electric heroes are gone. That's probably why. And without the fire. We needed the fire element to do any damage to him, right? If we don't have fire, he doesn't get enough damage. So yeah, that's what we'll have to realize. I'll have to make sure I use fire. Alright, so this is all wrapped up. Alright, so yeah, thanks everyone for tuning into the show tonight. That was really nice of everyone. Holy shit, we made it up to 6 viewers and 4 likes at a point there. We got one extra. Hey, someone else just joined in. I can't read your name. Looks like it might be Chinese characters. Can't see it. But 7 and 7 on 9. So thanks for joining in the chat. I think I got everyone else. If I forgot anyone else's name, just come into the next episode. Tell me you forgot. I forgot your name, and I'll mention it twice the next one. And if anyone's ever got YouTube channels or different projects they want to promote, go right ahead. Like, I don't know, just tell me about it and I'll read it out on the show. I appreciate everyone for signing in and chatting. So if anyone wants to help promote their stuff, just let me know. As long as it's within reason. If you're selling weed, I probably won't be able to help with that. Because I'm cut back right now. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to win this battle, so let's just wrap up the show. We'll go up to the affiliate links. I hope I didn't forget anything else. Beyonce trades? I'm not even sure what that is, but yeah, if you can explain it to me. Yeah, and if anyone wants to add me on Facebook too, that's fine. I noticed, like, as long as you're an adult, probably that's better. I don't want to add a whole bunch of kids to my Facebook, but yeah, anyways, if you want to add me on Facebook and send me stuff to promote, that's fine. For Facebook to find me, it's either Leland. I don't know how you could find me. Yes. Let's see. Maybe with my email address. Let's put that on there. Where is it? Email address. I know. So yeah, if you want to get a hold of me on Skype, that's my Skype address. And if you want to get a hold of me by email, yeah, it's probably better by email than Facebook. Unless I miss your email, just make sure that you told me you sent me an email, because it'll probably end up in my junk mail folder and I'll never get it. Unless you, like, if you're lucky, I might notice it. If you attach some boobs, I'll probably look. No, I'm just kidding. Right, I gotta get my mind off boobs for a minute. Let's get to the affiliate links. Right, so speaking of getting my mind off boobs, Patreon, if you want to help out with that, appreciate it. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. It's a saying that comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, it will pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay you to shop online. GameKit will pay you to try new video games. And free Bitcoin is those things I went over. The virtual mate sex machine is for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Single ladies only, 18 plus. Anyways, yeah. And if the lockdowns ever end in our lifetimes, which they will, I'm sure. I'm getting really optimistic. I've seen the fucking list of the cities in the US that are already fully open. I'm like, oh God, we should be open any day now. It's like, who would have thought the States was going to open before Canada? Everyone's like, oh, the States has to lock down because they have the virus so bad. Meanwhile, no, it turned out to be Canada. We had the fucking longest lockdowns. But anyways, yeah, go figure, eh? We had the fucking longest lockdown. But yeah, there's the virtual mate sex machine. It's for, oh yeah, it's Kickstarted, crowdfunded, and they have shipped already. And they just released an update this week. I haven't had time to check out the update, but maybe I will soon. Right, so what else is there? Click more for the show more information button to get links to all these and more. Judson Weebly, my website's in there. And let's go to the fire screen. Right, if you happen to get any of that lava cake or whatever that was, that item in your vaporizer, tastes like shit, and give the show a dislike, thumbs down. But if that doesn't happen, you can help with a like, really appreciate it. Just make sure, never buy the products of my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Yeah, the ICQ cash thing, I was thinking, if you had $1 and you times it by 200,000%, what does that come up to? Let me check. Maybe it would have to be $10. I'll just do it quick while the screen's just wrapping up here. Calculator. Where the fuck is it? No. Oh God, open the calendar. shit. If anyone has a calculator handy and want to do it first, by all means. Alright, so $1 times 200,000%. Oh, it's only $2,000. Yeah, but still, if you invested $1 and you got 2,000 out of it, I bet you'd be pretty happy. So what was I saying? If you put $10,000 in, what would it have came out to? Let's check. Because I had 10 grand I was thinking of investing before I found out that I lost a year's income. Alright, so 10,000 times 200,000%. Yeah, so if I would have invested $10,000, I'd have $20 million today. 20 million. So whoever invested 10,000 in IQ coin, or if that really did go up by 200,000%, which I'm very skeptical of. So anyways, that'd be pretty wild. So that's what I was thinking. Like, say if you had one BitTorrent coin and it went up by 200,000%, you'd have, what was it, $2,000. So yeah, that's how I was thinking, dear God, I hope that BitTorrent coin goes up. That'd be sweet. And it has the potential to do it because it's really way under $1. So anyways, let's wrap up the show. Thanks everyone. Yeah, maybe I did the math wrong by there. How much is BitTorrent worth? I'll check it right now. Since the show is practically over and most people have just tuned out that aren't into investing, let's check. Alright, so BitTorrent coin, I believe, is, I think, 1/100th of a penny? Can't remember. Yeah, so a BitTorrent coin right now is worth, one coin is worth 0.0004. So that's what I was thinking, it actually has potential to go up 200,000% just because it's so low right now, right? Tron is at 3 cents for one Tron token. So that's not so bad. Tether, yeah, let's just show it on the screen. Yeah, so BitTorrent, that's what I was saying, it's at 0.0004. Tron is at 0.03. Tether is pretty much tethered to $1 always. And Ethereum is at 1,500. Holy shit, Ethereum went up almost 10% today. I know a few of my friends invest in Ethereum, so I'm happy for them for that. That was pretty cool. All right, and Bitcoin actually went up 6% today, 11% overall. Shit, it's crawling its way back up to 40,000 pretty quick, right? Anyways, let's wrap up the show. See you guys later. Bye for now. Where is it? Oh, God. Later. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the value of IC. Alright, so yeah, it's good, you told us. It's at 2 cents for $1. Yeah, so it was really low before it went up, right? Alright, see you guys later. Thanks again for the chat. Really appreciate it. See you later. Bye for now.